There is no God. He who created God was a fool. He who spread his name is a scoundrel, and he who worships him is a barbarian. These are the words of the man whose 141st birth anniversary is being celebrated today in India. His name is Periyar E.V. Ramaswamy. He was born on 17 September 1879 in Madras in a merchant family, Kannada Balija. He joined Congress in the year 1990 and then quit Congress in 1925 as he realized that the Congress was serving the interest of only Brahminical class. Thereafter, in the year 1929 to 1932, he made a tour of Europe as well as Soviet Union, which influenced him. Even in India, he used to travel almost 165 days in a year. In the year 1939, he became the head of Justice Party, known South Indian Liberation Federation. In 1944, he changed Justice Party to Dravid Kazhagam, which again got split into Dravid Kazhagam and DMK. In 1904, Periyar had been to Kashi. As he was a theist, he believed that the sacred place welcomed everyone with equality. However, when he was so hungry that he tried to enter an eatery, but he was not allowed, as he was informed that eatery was meant only for Brahmins. He was so hungry that he disguised himself as a Brahmin, but his moustache exposed, because during those days Brahmins were said to be prevented from having moustache by the Shastras. Therefore, he was not allowed to enter the eatery and he was rudely thrown away, pushed away. Resultantly, he had to take the leftovers. This incident is very vital incident because that is where exactly a theist got completely turned into an atheist. Thereafter, he spent his entire life, almost 50 years, promoting rationalism, self-respect, women's rights, and eradication of caste. He said that all are equal citizens, and the reasoning was the tool given to all but used by few. The core idea of his rationalism was that insignificant minority is exploiting majority and trying to keep the majority in subordinate position forever. He wanted that exploited majority must use the reason to realize this fact that they were being exploited by the handful. He said if the majority started thinking, it would soon realize that they were human beings like the rest, and that birth did not endow superiority over others. They must awaken themselves and improve own lot. Similarly, he worked to eradicate the caste system in India. He said, no other living being harms or degrades its own class, but man, who is considered to be a rational being, does. Differences, hatred, degradation, poverty, weakness are due to lack of wisdom and lack of rationalism. He also blamed capitalists who served the upper caste and the upper class of the society. He said there was no use of amassing the property if one has no self respect. He gave an example when the Western society sent messages to the planets. Our people sent rice and cereals to their dead souls through Brahmins. He gave a message to the Brahmin society. In the name of God, religion and Shastra, you duped us. We were the ruling people. Stop cheating us from this year. Give room for some rationalism and humanism. This was the message given by Tanthai Periyar to the Brahminical society during those days. The self-respect movement is what contributed to the South society of India to a great extent which even today can be noticed. The core of self-respect movement was human actions should be based on rational thinking and guided by reason. Periyar said, freedom means respect to thought and action, which is considered right on the basis of only reason. Therefore, he advocated that people should develop the self respect. Similarly, he also worked for women's rights. He said that women should be given rights equal to men, such as education, property, etc. He said that women must realize their rights and become worthy citizens. He also advocated that the child marriages and dowry traditions should be completely banned as they enslaved women class. He also talked about birth control. In those days, the subject of birth control was a taboo subject, but Ramaswamy said that birth control was not only towards maintaining the health of women but also it would liberate the women. He said that hypocrisy of chastity was a sheer nonsense as it applied only to women and not to the men. He also fought against a Devdasi system in prevalent in South India. Similarly, he pushed for women's right to join armed forces and police for their liberation. As a result of this, today we witness that central government as well as state governments have started allowing women to join even the armed forces and police forces too. This was the contribution of Periyar Ramaswamy. UNESCO recognized Periyar Ramaswamy as the messenger of modern age and Socrates of Southeast Asia. Ramaswamy Periyar used to say that God never existed. He used to say that God was not like a essential commodity like food without which the man cannot live. He said that the creation of God was coming from the mind of fool. The words which I read in the beginning of this video are engraved on his statue in various places at Tamil Nadu. Recently, one petition came to be filed before the Madras High Court seeking a direction to the government of Tamil Nadu that the words inscribed below his statue that there is no God should be removed as Periyar himself did not believe into such ideology or such philosophy. The Honorable High Court of Madras has beautifully explained as to how Periyar himself believed that as far as the human agonies and problems were concerned, only the rationalism and humanism can solve, and this is what Periyar himself believed throughout his whole life, and he propagated the same idea. Therefore, the followers of Periyar were entitled to walk on the path shown by Periyar, and the High Court of Madras was pleased to dismiss the said petition. So, this is the short idea about what Periyar has contributed towards humanism and rationalism in our country. Today, whatever progress and scientific temper that we have in our country is because the people like Periyar had contributed throughout their life. So today we must pay homage and salutation to such great personality. Thank you.